The thing that I was going to share with you today as a meditation is just that. How do we use our minds? How do we use our ingenuities? I've gotten over the years, about people being on welfare. I've gotten, little sermons of my own from people saying that they should just be put to work. And I agree with them. But I also was one of the persons in seminary, because I had a car, who would take people to various places to work. They wanted to work, but they couldn't. They couldn't get there, for one thing. No buses, no transportation. The issue is not about money itself. The issue is about the human heart. We cannot serve both God and money. When I was a teenager, and this is where I got this phrase. When I was a teenager, my mother started getting on these day trips with the senior citizens. And I said, "Mom, you're spending my inheritance." She said, "Yep. I'm doing it for your salvation." So if you ever hear me say that to you, I got it from my mother. The focus on all of this stuff is, where is our hearts? Is it important to give to the church? Yes. Is it important to pay taxes? Yes. Is it important to help the poor? Yes. Not because they're being lazy, but because they're the poor. We look at the human heart. Those things are more important in God's eyes. Personally, and I say this partly figuratively, I'd rather have this church burn than have one person commit a mortal sin. Because the mortal sin is more important to focus on than the building. Don't come with matches, people. But think about it. In God's eyes, who is more important? The collection basket or your hearts? Yes, we need the money to pay the bills. We need the money, to do the normal things. But as the phrase says, you can't take it with you. I was reading online, and I like to look at tombstones. And there's a quote from a tombstone. I'll close on this. When it comes to money, what I kept, I lost. What I spent, I had. What I gave, I have. H-A-V-E. This, vestments, pews, buildings, taxes, they're necessary. Who's more important? You. I'm not in this for the money. I'm in it for you. Think about how then you can be there for others.